So fucking fuck! Fuck!
I'm a thumb in the butt guy.
It. But
welcome everybody. Holy shit, let's get this over there. Boom, there we are. Oh my god, I look as bad as I feel. Why is the screen being modulated?
guess what?
What?
I got a fever.
Not good.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Let's see. Can we take you up a notch? What does that do? Does that do it? No. That doesn't do it. How about if we turn? No. I don't know why that's being a bitch. Wilmer Autotech gifting a sub. Thank you very much. We'll get into why I sound shitty and why I'm a little underpowered. Today's going to be a fun day for me. I got to go out to the club tonight to help out because I said I would. All right. And the water pitcher.
Hey, bum, bum, bum. Got any grapes?
Sane Caesar saying time for a level 3 hype train. A level 3 hype train might kill me. We're one gifted sub things away from a hype train. We're $10 into the 25th for our goal, so that's all well and good. If you want to do a hype train, awesome. I'm going to need this even more now. Hey, Tegra. No, Tag. Tegra, can you not nuzzle everything? I'm spilling water like Aaron, and it's because of you. All right. Level 3 train doctor time. Yeah, fucking doctor will kill me, man. I don't know. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I had a friend who was going through some stuff, and she was having a difficult time. And so I was trying to be there for her, or whatever, or help, or whatever. But it was a difficult time for her, went through a difficult time for me, and I was up all night. Are you covering your mass computer outage? Are you covering the mass computer outage? Yeah, I've got some information about that. Everybody who had a Microsoft computer, well, not everybody, but a majority of the world running on Microsoft computers experienced an outage, not due to a hacking incident, but Fallen the Great saying, I ain't afraid of no cripples. I appreciate that. You know what? Let's You're gonna jump as soon as I do this, aren't you? After everything that's happened. Yep, see you later. You little fucking turncoat.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy line.
Well, at least we fixed the green screen.
And the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2. Wahey! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the train today.
I love you guys, but you're assholes.
Here comes the train!
Yeah, there wasn't even anything to that, so we got to reload it. Oh shit, 83% of the way through level 2. That's not fair. That's not how we do this. My favorite flavor of bud, another link. Riding Dirty Llama's put in a few links. I haven't gotten my chats up. Let's get to Stream Manager quick here. And I've got to load at least one controlled burn quick, because otherwise I'm going to have to do 3 out of the fucking doctrine. That's going to be a bad thing. That is not going to be good. 80. Fucking Jesus, that's too close. This is too close. Faster, faster, faster. I didn't grind up any weed. This is not good, so I only have what's in here. All right. Good afternoon, folks, says SH. Good afternoon, SH. I've had a long night, and everybody is about to make it more interesting for them by trying to get me to the level 3 hype train and forcing the doctor into play. So I've got to get this thing going as fast as I can. Where in the sweet Jesus is my lighter? There it is. All right, controlled burn number 1 going out before a level 3 train takes effect and the rules kick in. Controlled burn number 1. I still have to get all my chats up on the screen. I'm falling apart today. It is so bad, and I am sorry. Let's get the chats on the screen. I bet Rumble... Oh, Rumble's not going too crazy yet. How's Johnny's massive hog dog? Well, it's not massive. It is, as I would refer to it, adequate. It's good enough for the job when it works. Alrighty, there we go. You guys were already in the chat anyway, but let's pop that out. I'm fucking screwed if they go to 3. All right, let's load that there, and then I just got to grab one more and load the stories. You know you don't have to hold in your smoke. It's better for you to just exhale. Trust me, you'll still get stoned, says Ken Decker. The holding it part is a is a personal thing. Jesse Towler rating with 5 people. I don't even have my desk organized because I was busy.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
No.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Fuck, here we are.
Fuck, here we are indeed, cheeseburger pie.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I haven't even done the cowbells I've got to roll out on. How many fucking cowbells do I have to do at this point? I don't even know. You. Fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. Get it, Johnny, says who? Cheeseburger pie. Well, thank you, Jesse, for rating. Jesse Towler's channel linked up there in the YouTube. I've got to get one more chat up on the screen. And now we're at a 33% of level 3 on this hype train with 3 minutes, which means I have to get the doctor out and lose my mind. Pop out chat.
Cheer 100.
Doot. All right. And doot. All right. And there we go. Drag those down. and get that one there. We're now at 38%. Thank you very much. Cody Odio. Interesting name. All right. Can I pick up my legs now, please? Well, you know what? We're not going to need the conductor anymore. Conductor can go ahead and sit over there. As smooth as smoke as that is, and as great as that is. I know. Okay, guys, time for a level 10 hype train and go. Saint Caesar, that's a lot to ask from someone who doesn't really throw in on the hype trains much, man. No offense, dude, but level 10's kind of a big deal. I mean, you want to see it, throw some skin in the game, my friend. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to smoke it. Or get smoked. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. This is a sign of the times. I'm a man who prides himself on clean pieces. The Infinity Rig has significantly increased the what would you call it? I don't know, how fast this thing gets dirty, I guess. So shit. All right, so we got to grind up some herb for that. I don't have any ready. Damn it. Dude, balls, you're faster than I am. Ha! My jungle love. Oh. I do when I get my prime. Yes, and I appreciate that, Saint Caesar. I'm just saying, if you're asking for a level 10 hype train, like I said, it's a bit rude to just go, guys, let's do level 10. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, homie. All I'm saying. Where's there it is. Hey, here we go. All right. 420 cleaner works great. Yeah, I have a lot of cleaners. It's not a matter of getting a great cleaner. It's a matter of I have to clean it more. Because the switching of this slide with its relatively conservative holding capacity to this slide with its significantly larger holding capacity is kind of the culprit. All right, so let's do this. Let's fucking do this. All right, so we're going to hit this up. We're going to set this up. Johnny, catch up with the chat. We're going until 5:30 or however long I last. Clear your bong better and you will get your less resin. Cheeseburger pie. Yeah, clear my bong better and I will get less resin. I don't know.
What?
Oh, Jesus, Wilmer Autotech. What the fuck? I haven't even done one yet. I'm still trying to load the goddamn thing. Fuck, this is why preparation is useful. Oh, fuck. How high are we now? That's what he said. We're already through level 3. Level 3 is completed. Are we into level 4? That was 10 gifted subscriptions. We're into level 5, 46% of the way. I'm going to say right now, I'm doing fucking 4 hits off of this thing. I'm not promising a show till 5:30. I might pass the fuck out. Let's go. Happy Friday, kids, says Cheeseburger Pie. Well, thank you very much. Let's go indeed. I am so screwed. All right.
Crazy 100.
Thank you, Dear Butch, for the 100 bits. I appreciate everybody's support from 1 bit to 10 subs. It means a lot to me. I haven't even done the cowbell. We got to load the cowbell. The show is 20 minutes in, and I haven't done shit. I don't know why we have a hype train this high. This makes no sense. Yesterday it was, when's the show going to start? From a bunch of, fucking chuds. And now it's all like, hey, we could start a show. Like, throw a hype train. All right, okay. Well, that's what we're going to do. I guess everyone wants to watch Johnny become completely fucked up on Friday. Well, wish granted. There we are here. Let's tap out that. Put that in the ashtray. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is...
Shamrock 100.
Thank you, Ken Decker. Saint Caesar saying level 10 is achievable. Maybe for you. Level 10 is not achievable for me. He keeps complaining. We're going to keep donating. I don't know. I don't know how that makes sense. You'd think, like, you'd be like, well, fine, you ungrateful fuck. I guess we'll take our money elsewhere. Like, take my ball and go play somewhere else. But, all right. When is the show going to start? Johnny was wondering that. Yeah, I was wondering that, too. I was wondering that. I'm getting a screen upgrade for the studio today. That ain't getting installed now. Guess what just became Saturday's project? Oh. Fuck. All right. Thank you, Riding Dirty Llama, for the 100 bits. I'm still keying off the side. Do I gotta just... Is the light just not bright enough? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. It's not that important. Level 5, 56% of the way through the hype train.
Guess what?
Oh, fuck. I spoke too soon.
Got a fever.
Cody Odio.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Cody Odio with 10 gifted subs. I'm going to have to do this controlled burn and then just ride the cowbell for a minute for everybody. Gray cats are awesome, says Mr. Q. Guess who just got more gifted subs, says Saint Caesar. Yeah, I noticed. All right, controlled burn number 2 of fucking 7? 7? Jesus fuck. All right, controlled burn number 2 of 7. Oh, I'm screwed. Okay.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Oh, Jesus. See, that's still... maybe it's the angle. There we go. Got to tip it forward or something because I can't get that last chamber to clear. Welcome to Waste Johnny Friday. Yeah, the Landers, what's on the agenda today? The agenda is me staying alive. We have a level 7 hype train at 10%. I didn't even get a chance to ring out the first cowbell. A lot of people got some gifted subs. We're at level 7. I can't say thank you enough, but we do have a tradition of rolling on cowbell for everybody who's now been gifted a sub. And in your name, I say hey-o. Sorry, I'm edging. All right, there we go. Guess who's not jerking off tonight? All righty. That's very awesome. Thank you so much for that support.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Strange. Is it everyone? No. Just... oh. All right. Red Fox Mad saying thank you. Saint Caesar saying hold on. Oh yeah, now I gotta do Battle Brother Zeo, Deathblow Bot, Power Windows 3813, Scruffaluffagus, and Jackenhouse.
Guess what?
And Red Fox Mad.
Fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Dude, we've been at this for a half hour, and all I've done is smoke some weed and ring a cowbell. This does not qualify as a show. All right, let's go for those people. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. All right, there we go. Finally, there. All right, we've caught up on the cowbell, and I just undid my foam. All the work I've done for you, and you fucking chair won't stay together. Watch the new Alien trailer. You won't regret it, says Eugene Stoner. You know what? We'll put that on the list. We might even do that next because, Jesus Christ, I have to do another controlled burn because that will be 3 of 7. So I'll be on the 3rd of 7 that I'm going to do. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be dead. We're going to go through this. Here we go. Controlled burn number 3 with the doctor. Why do I do this to myself? You know, I could it's my show. I could change the rules. I could raise the level. I could have a brain, but I don't. You and I are lucky I can't connect my card to this new phone, says Cheeseburger Pie. Yeah, don't spend yourself in a way that you like I appreciate anyone who gives to the show, but don't put yourself out there like that. But yeah, here we go. Controlled burn number 3.
Corgo 100. What does the fox say?
The fox says we're now at level 8. Oh, wait, no. It completed at level 7, 74%. Thank you very, very much. I was worried we kicked over. All right. Let's throw this in and see how we do. That went badly. That went badly. We're going to take a break on that one. Red Fox Mad Johnny, are you DJing Saturday night? Yes, at Winners in Sartell. I will be at Winners in Sartell on Saturday night. If I survive. I think we should do a show. What about you guys? How do you feel about that? Think maybe now it's time. I do. We're going to mute the audio for a minute so I can load my first hour stories. I would say our goal is at $40 on the 25th. It's probably into August. Scooter G, don't do a Mersh stroke out. Sandy Squatch, I'm driving, laughing my ass off listening to you hack. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Mikey Two Milks, grow up, Johnny, respectfully. Did you see the size? Did you see the size of this thing, man? Grow up. Grow up. Dude. Any larger and I'll need a friend to smoke it. Like they have to light it and I have to grow up. I'm going to die. It's okay to get fucked on a Friday, says Cheeseburger Pie. Yeah, but I do have to DJ tonight, too. So, you know, there's that. So, fuck it. Let's do a show, says Mizzle T-Shiz. I don't know what the heck is going on in the chat on Rumble. Let me mute my mic for a minute. I have no idea why that hit bit so hard. It came in and then it just went right back out. Oh boy. Okay. So we have to load our first hour stories, of which we have we have a story from yesterday about People talking about Biden having the COVID vaccine being similar to Trump being shot. A story about a sand hole that filled in on a kid, and we're going to talk about the rescue for that. Jesus Christ, your stupid ass. Yep. But I can't pause it. Dick. So in a second, we can pause it. Thank you, please. No. Can't pause it. There we go. Are you okay, Johnny? Not really. I don't know what it was about that third hit, but that one fucking hit me bad. Brad and Dirty Llama, but I see another chatter that's not subbed. I mean, you could do that all you want. The hype train's over, and we can't start another one. Got him to 2.5 No, that was that was the second one from the doctor. That was the second one from the doctor, and that's all that took, and now we're gone. We are gone. Oh, wait, didn't someone say something about the Aliens trailer? Yeah, we'll look into that. Riding Dirty Llama had some clips she linked earlier. I didn't get a chance to load those. We'll go to, we still got to finish loading our first hour stories. Jesus Christ, I'm a mess. I was already exhausted, and now we're going to make me super stoned. That's not a good combination, man. Not a good combination. All right, and then we've got a video of Bangladesh student protests getting really, really ugly. And we'll talk about why that's happening when we get to it. First, let's go to this thing from yesterday about MSNBC host gets blasted. Whoa! Pearl necklace or like full-on facial? Getting blasted for comparing Biden's third bout with COVID to Donald Trump nearly getting assassinated. Let's find out how this goes.
Diagnosed with COVID-19. The diagnosis comes as the president was forced to cancel his scheduled appearance at the Unidos Latino Advocacy Conference, with the group's CEO Janet Murguía announcing the news.
Thank you all so much for your patience and understanding. Regrettably, I was just on the phone with President Biden, and he shared his deep disappointment at not...
I don't believe that he has COVID. I don't believe he has COVID. I believe that he's hiding right now. Because fucking Trump got shot at and had the most epic fucking photo moment of all time. Yeah, dude. Don't believe it.
Being able to join us this afternoon. The president has been at many events, as we all know, and he just tested positive for COVID. So, of course...
And as we all know, for elderly people who are already on death's door, COVID could be a death sentence.
Understand that he needs to take the precautions that have been recommended, and he did not obviously want to put anybody at risk. He said to tell my folks that we're not going to get rid of him that quickly. We're going to have a chance to hear from him in the future directly. He's just really sorry he couldn't be with us, and obviously...
Yeah, really sorry after Trump's assassination. Where's the part about the diagnosis? I don't care about this.
Symptoms, according to a statement from a White House physician.
President Biden is vaccinated, boosted, and he's experiencing mild symptoms following a positive COVID-19 test. So those first parts about being vaccinated and boosted, that's really doing the job. He'll be returning to Delaware where he will self-isolate. Will continue to carry out all of his duties fully during that time. Yeah, we just won't have to see or hear from him while he's getting the ever-loving shit kicked out of him by Donald Trump and his entire party, including Barack Obama. Tell him, like, hey, how about we hang it up, Joe? How about, it's really, really sad right now. How about we just stop?
The president left Las Vegas on Air Force One, headed for Delaware, where he will self-isolate and continue to carry out his duties. Joe Biden looked as though he was struggling to walk up the stairs of the aircraft, ascending very slowly and holding onto the handrail. This attracted a raft of critics.
Because, and wokeness, holy shit, this video is not slowed down. Yes, you know why he's doing that? Because he's a really old guy.
Criticism on social media, with one commentator saying, "This is not slowed down." Another commentator,
Sky News, have some balls. With one commenter saying, "This is not slowed down." No, you need to read the whole thing, okay? Don't sugarcoat it. Don't sugarcoat it. Bring that saucy Aussie voice in there and say, with one commenter saying, "Holy shit, this is not slowed down." You have to include the first part. It's your journalistic obligation. You fucking cunt.
Commentator saying, "This is not slowed down." Another commentator said, as fully vaccinated Joe Biden struggles up the steps with COVID, "You've got to wonder if that's the end for his presidency." Deceptive Dems will keep right on with their lies regardless. The president is being slammed online for failing to wear a mask despite the infectious diagnosis, with this commentator saying if Biden really has COVID, why isn't he wearing a mask?
Well, either A, masks don't work, B, masks are bullshit, C, all of the above, or B. Wait a minute, I said B twice. Ha, we're only 3 hits in, 4 to go. I ain't gonna make it out of here alive. All right, here we go.
Watch this video from just now. In the presidential limo around Secret Service and military and aboard Air Force One, no mask despite having symptomatic COVID. Same guy who wanted even healthy kids to mask.
Share with you that, again, he was going to speak at this Unidos U.S. event in Nevada, and that was something that he had to postpone because he had COVID. These are live images of President.
I thought she was about to say these are lies, and he's Rusty Grammar. What is a mask? Speak English, you dumb broad. A mask, you idiot. She said a mask.
Biden in Las Vegas. You saw him just sort of giving the thumbs up right there. So again, he has tested positive for COVID. They say he had a runny nose, that he was not feeling well early today.
Oh, wow.
And he's going up those
steps.
Wow. It looked like he paused there just a moment, didn't it, on those bottom steps?
Yeah, he paused again.
There he is, making his way up to the steps, all the way into the plane.
On the lower level, because we can't have him take the long one.
A bit of a shuffle there at the end. Listen, this is deeply concerning.
The COVID diagnosis comes after Joe Biden said
This is deeply concerning. I want the part where we get to diagnosis assassination.
he would drop out of the presidential race if he was diagnosed with a medical issue. Joe Biden's COVID diagnosis is the most recent in a string of events that has led many, including high-ranking Democrats, to call for the president to step down. Senator Majority Leader Chuck Schumer reportedly had a one-on-one meeting with the president.
That the pressure from Democratic leaders for Biden to get out of the race is intensifying. In fact, one person who has been out there publicly defending Biden.
All right, I've been going for the part where the person who calls out we haven't even got, we are like fucking 4.5 minutes.
Told me just a short while ago,
no.
Biden is going to see the whole House of.
I don't give a shit anymore. I could use a new wardrobe and some FU cash. It seems cheap to talk about him going up those steps since we see him falling all the time elsewhere. Harambe takes it in the butt? What? Now I have more questions, not less. Bet Clinton could get Biden a step down. They did great with Epstein. Well, they could not pay you and tell you you're going to like it. What else are you going to do? What? Bobby Bologna, I'm not sure what we're talking about, but it's 2:40 and I am entirely out of my mind. I have 4 controlled burns left to do. I'm not gonna make it. Sounds good. See you later. Right. Cool. Oakley dokley. This is gotta be a horrible show. I don't know why. Holy crap, why are people watching this? I'm dying in real time. And these are amazing numbers for me. All right, so let's get rid of that because I don't give a shit anymore. Let's get to this story. This happened yesterday or the day before on the San Diego beach. This is out of San Diego. Bobby Bologna, it's not 2:40, it's 4:20. Load up. Dude, if it were 4:20, I'd have 2 huge problems. One, it'd be 4:20, and I'm not ready mentally or physically to do that again. And 2, I still have 4. I still have... John, please smile. Mizzle T Shizzle, I didn't know chickens wore suspenders. Now, you see, this is how easy it's going to be to throw me off. 9 out of 10 dentists agree pushing Biden down a flight of stairs is the way to go. Wow, Landers, that... Oh, maybe they decided escalators were too slanty. I like that one, 09 Canyon, on the Rumble chat. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and get this one going up here in a minute. Holy Jesus, I got to turn that down so you guys don't hear when my phone does things, because then it'll go noisy on you. Let's go ahead and go here. And Chihuahua. At Bobby Bologna, what at SH is saying is true. Even if they decided not to pay us, they'd have to get us a makeover and new wardrobe if they wanted us to be believable. I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, well, you know what? We're going to talk about Kanye. Up next to Kanye's story. There's a callback. All right, let's go ahead and go to this story out of San Diego. All right, dude. Sorry, I just gotta do this quick. All right, let's go ahead and hit play. Out of San Diego, California. Boom.
In Mission Beach, where a 16-year-old girl almost buried herself alive right here in the sand. It's all covered up now, but she dug a hole that was 8 feet deep that eventually caved in on her.
In a race against time, lifeguards dug their shovels into the beach to rescue a 16-year-old girl buried from the neck down.
Thankfully, we were able to see her face and communicate with her, so that was a big help.
Lieutenant Jacob Magnus says they had less than an hour before high tide would wet the sand and make it hard for her to breathe. But the dry sand brought its own challenges.
Every time we were scooping shovels and buckets of sand, there was more dry sand falling back down.
Crowds nervously watched as the rescue efforts dragged on. Dalila Cruz says she was sitting nearby when she saw the girl get covered by sand.
At one point, she couldn't get out, so they tried to push the sand down so she can have some level to jump on. And then after that, it just started caving in.
Once the sand reached the girl's chest, Cruz went to alert a nearby lifeguard.
So it's a little nerve-wracking. You know, I did paramedic back in the day, so I know. To her chest, that was a little bit too much. That's sand. That's like
dude, that's sand. That's like quicksand. Yeah, dude. Thank you for that in-depth analysis, ma'am. Is Darwinism just not a thing? She dug a hole in the ground. Why? Why? What was she looking for treasure? Was she hoping to find some doubloons? Like, what's the goal here, man? It's sand. Like, yeah, no shit, it's sand. Doesn't this girl know to be on TikTok and not fuck with nature? Thank you, Saint Aaron. That is a very, very good question.
like quicksand.
After around 10 minutes, lifeguards were able to bring the girl out of the hole. She was not hurt and was released back to her parents. Magnus warns that this could have ended badly.
Lifeguards advise do not dig deep holes. You know, if it's deeper than your waist, then that's the max you should go. And when you're done digging any hole, please fill it in.
Although the sand is a common space of play for kids.
Yeah, again, what are we digging holes for? Is she arrested? She ought to be. She ought to be arrested for stupidity. Oh, God. She ought to be arrested for stupidity, man. It was 8 feet deep. How did she plan on getting out? Right? Well, you know, she's been told 8 inches is 8 inches all the time, and so she thought 8 feet. That should be fine. No. They let her out of the cage for 2 hours, and she tried to dig under the fence. Oh, that is so mean, return trip. That is so mean. Why? I cannot imagine why she would do that. Exactly. And that's coming from Digger 420. That's coming from Digger 420. A self-professed digger just said, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, that's just not okay. It's not okay. Oh, man. She had a ladder and a rangefinder. Oh, no. Oh, well, we better leave her alone for a few hours, you know, until we're aware she's a threat. Oh, we've got more on that today, too, which it's almost 3 o'clock, so we probably need to get moving on some of these stories because I am just bleh, and so that's going to be fun for us for the rest of the day. But yeah, we've got some more on that about apparently not only was the Secret Service detail like information coming in that it was like lax, like deliberately lax and stuff, but there's also information coming in that the Secret Service detail wasn't even Secret Service. A large amount of it was Homeland Security, which makes me once again say I'd like that one gone. I don't like the Office of Homeland Security. I don't like it. Digger 420, holy crap, y'all are on fire today. She's a fraud. She doesn't even have a shovel. Oh, no.
Anything can become dangerous if you dig deep enough. Perla Shaheen, ABC 10 News.
She looked like she had some nice tits, though, so at least she had that going for her, I guess, you know? Like,
burning and stabbing pain in my hands.
Shut up. I don't care about your burning and stabbing pain. I don't care about Drake's mansion flooding. Why the hell? That was a stupid thing for me to get distracted by. This is why I shouldn't smoke all this weed, all this. Bleh. Homeland Security, once again, doing the job for another agency. Just wait. Homeland Security will be collecting your taxes. Again, right? Homeland Security. Homeland Security, an agency much like all those bills about securing the border where we send money to Ukraine. I so do not like the office of Homeland Security. Homeland Security needs to fucking bail. I do not. Do not. You didn't save my life. You ruined my death. She said, oh, no. Oh, no. I don't advocate that for anyone and would not want such a thing. All right. This is a study from Denmark. Is it a red? Yeah. I don't want to get into that. We're already into the second hour, or just about. We'll give you what I call the meat of the story. A study came out from Denmark which analyzed 1.1 million people born between 1981 and 2001, and the results apparently are amazing. People who move twice or more between the ages of 10 and 15 are 61% more likely to suffer from depression in adulthood. Let's see. It's close. Maybe. I don't know. My parents might have dodged that bullet for me. So, people who are experiencing a significant number of moves before the age of 15. It just says before the age of 15. Well, then I'm in that category for sure. Over 40% more likely to be diagnosed with depression later in life, a new study has shown. Specifically, children who moved once between the ages of 10 and 15, 41% more likely than those who don't move. If a child moves twice or more, the risk rises to 61%. This is a stronger effect than growing up in a deprived neighborhood. Well, I grew up in a deprived home, not a deprived neighborhood. So how does that rank into it? Yeah, I don't know. That's not enough for me to care about now. It's too much other stuff to cover. All right, so we've got more Biden gaffes, so we'll get into those. Let's catch up with the chat. Keep this whole thing rolling. Again, thank you all for being here today. Love seeing the numbers on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Jeebus. Fucking screaming. We'll go ahead and throw the pay link things up for people so that way nobody has to ask. But we had a level 7 hype train, so I don't think we really need any show support of any kind, but we'll throw this in here just so that way. What are your links? Well, there they are. You don't need to ask. There they are. We'll pin them. And this is all we're going to mention of them for the day. Probably for the fucking week. Jesus Christ. A level 7 hype train probably bought us into next week sometime. I don't know. Well, we were on next week, but I mean like the week after that. You understand what I'm saying. Fuck it. I don't think now is the time to do math. I'm keeping all of my focus on the fact that I got 4 of them bitches left. So you just shut up. All right, so Spy Pigeon, oh no, I'm sorry. How scary to go through. What happened to Spy Pigeon? What happened to our Spy Pigeon? Hit that like button, everybody. Spy Pigeon, how's it going today, my man? Hope all is well. Had a seizure yesterday before work, blacked out at the gas station, woke up in an ambulance. Oh, dude, man, I hope you are okay. Yeah, I hope all is well. I'm really, really tired, and I'm gonna have to smoke a lot of weed, so, I mean, like, I've been better, but in terms of bad things, I'm doing great. Like, Like, I've got some real fucking white man problems, if you will, over here. Like, oh, well, you know, I had a late night. I was stressed out about a friend and helping a friend with some stuff. And so I had a late night, and I was really stressed out, and I didn't get a lot of sleep. And now I got to smoke like a lot of weed. You know, it's really difficult over here. How are things in your neck of the woods? Now I feel like a dick. All righty. Scooter G, you're better than Aaron. Well, it depends on what metric you're grading on. I tend to agree, but numbers are numbers. Numbers is numbers. How is the lady friend? I heard from her this morning. She said she's doing better. So I hope that is the case. If we're talking about the lady friend that I was up all night because of, not like specifically helping, and there was a lot of texting and then a lot of worrying. But if you're talking about the lady friend for the comedy show and hanging out on the vacation in August, that's all well and good. She's doing fabulous. You have more hair. Oh yeah, well, that's pretty easy to accomplish against Aaron. Digger 420, yeah, I'm home now, but can't drive or work for a week. Well, dude, do we at least know what happened to cause the seizure? Are you all right on that end? Whoa, man. Saint Ren, a lot of texting, need to replenish the tissues. I don't know which friend we're talking about. I have a friend who is a lady, and then I have the lady friend. And I was up all night because of worrying about and talking to the friend who is a lady. Not because of the lady friend. This is so weird. This is so weird. Was Sidewalk Piece? Was that what the name we came up with? I don't know. But let's get on with our show, because it's we have 2.5 hours left to go. I still have my first hour stories to get through here. We have a couple that I really do want to talk about. Didn't I cover this one recently? Oh, no, I didn't cover this one recently. This will be fun to do just in general. All righty. Oh, God. I hate you.
A New York City council member is accused.
I hate stupid commercials. All right, so let's get to that in a minute. So this is the first one. So Joe Biden went on BET. Mr. Q saying, I don't like Sidewalk Piece, makes sound picked up in the red light district. Very fair. We'll consider that. You know what I should do? Sometime I'll ask her what she sidewalk. Oh, she's my sidewalk. Oh yeah, because she's by my side and she can walk. Yeah, there you go. Just sidewalk, no piece. She's my sidewalk. Oh holy hell! How did I get here? I have no idea. But welcome. How did any of us get here? Cardiff's girl is known locally as Yam Piece. Please let me hear Biden say he had a tough time growing up as a black boy. I don't know. Is your friend better today, says Ken Decker. She says she is. I hope she is. She says she is. I hope she is. I like Yam Slam. I don't know. I'll ask the lady friend, the girly. I don't know. I'll ask her what she would prefer as a reference. When a mommy loves a daddy, they make an oops-a-doodle. All right, let's go to this. Biden again went on BET because we got to drum up. We got to drum up support, and so let's go to BET and the program called Black America Votes, the Biden interview. Why do I only have 20 seconds? I feel like there needs to be a lot more than 20 seconds to this clip.
And so it's all about treating people with dignity And it's about making sure that, look, I mean, for example, look at the heat I'm getting because I named the Secretary of Defense a black man. I named Ketanji Brown. I mean,
I named the Secretary of Defense, who's a black man. I picked him based on his record of being a black man. I assume it's a criminal record.
Because of the people I've named.
You didn't name you named one of them just a black man, sir. You named one of them just a black man. His oh wow. Oh, that was loud. I really need to get rid of that stupid thing. That's just fucking dumb. Really sick of the screamer, especially for channel points. Alrighty. Let's go through this. Biden claims he's losing support among black voters because he can't go through the projects in black neighborhoods on foot anymore. Oh God, I really feel like I just need the whole fucking BET interview as opposed to this setups clips. But at least this is a longer one. Let's go to this. Here we go.
I think that, and one thing does change, it's not an excuse and explanation. I would ordinarily be going through black neighborhoods on the foot, working through the neighborhoods. I have a tradition. I close every campaign, no matter what campaign, going into the
Do not tell me, or America, or the black people, that you close out every campaign stopping to see them last. Because, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, I make sure to close out every campaign in the projects. But it kind of makes it sound like you avoid that until the very, very end. Bobby Bologna. I go to the projects and I look for all the children I can purchase for $1. Oh, that's what it is. Biden goes into the projects and he literally is just like he sees a little girl running across the street.
I'd buy that for $1.
projects and going down the east side. And, hey, Joe, well, how you doing? You know, everybody, well, just because they're my friends, let them know I'm still there. We can't do that now. Not because of the black community, because it's too dangerous for me to be out walking unaccompanied. So, what?
It's too dangerous for you to be walking among company? Balls deep. Enjoy the show, boys. Yeah, I kind of feel. Can I turn subtitles on? Let's go back.
Just for me to be out walking unaccompanied. So what I'm doing though is trying to keep.
Not because of the black community, but because it's too dangerous for me to be walking, to be out walking on unaccompanied. So it's not because of the black voters or the projects. It's because you could get shot walking out unaccompanied. Are you blaming this? Let's see what this CC says. Yeah, it's having
and letting people know that I'm
keeping in touch with as many black constituents. Yeah, no, this is obviously curated so it doesn't say anything fucky. And it's so fucking fast I can barely read it.
Available. I'm available. It's a reason why I got involved in politics in the first place. No,
the reason why you got involved in politics in the first place is the same reason you're staying in, because you like making money through the government, and that's what you've been doing this whole time with Ukraine, so why would you quit now?
Joke. Not a joke.
No, you're a joke. You being in politics is not a joke. You very much are.
Everybody deserves a shot. Everybody deserves a shot.
Oh, no. Whoa. Everybody deserves a shot. Well, I'll tell you this: the Homeland Security and the really, really weak security detail for Trump's recent rally, they certainly let one person have a shot, or 4 or 5, after having a beat on him for a couple of hours on the one roof they had nobody posted on because it was too quote-unquote slanty. I mean, seriously, man.
And we've demonstrated, you give them a shot, they step up. They step up in every community. That's
Yeah, and you're pissed that he missed. I know, I get it. You give them a shot and they step up. They step up a ladder with a rangefinder and a whole bunch of giant red flags that even audience members at the event were like, whoa, something smells hinky here. And you guys let it happen.
That's why the black community is doing as well as it is now. And it's going to do better.
Sir, I don't know if you know this, but your whole importation of illegal aliens into cities and states and all of that, black communities aren't doing so much better now, man. I actually, they're doing worse because like everyone else, they're dealing with inflation and the stagnation of payment and everything, of wages and everything like that. But then they're also dealing with all of those social service programs that you guys cooked up to keep people hooked on. Yeah, those things are getting bled dry by illegal aliens. So, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say they're doing better. God, I'd love to see that guy, the interviewer, actually I want to, like, this is where I have a problem with respecting some of this stuff. Like, guys, you're not going to call him out on this bullshit. You're not going to call him out on this bullshit. All right, we've got another one. What is this one? Oh, we already did that one. Okay, we got one more for this, for the Biden thing, I think. Yeah, we got one more for the Biden thing, where he recounts visiting a black home in South Carolina. Oh, God, a 21-second clip, so he's got to fuck this up fast. I don't know why they clip these things so short. Let it cook a little bit. Let him dig a little bit of a hole before it caves in on him. Hey, it's a callback.
And by the way, for example, I was in South Carolina, went to going to a black home where
I was in South Carolina.
Dad and his son were sitting at the kitchen table with him, and they talk about it. And after it was all over, the father said, No one's talked to my son like this before. No one said, you really mean it. I do mean it.
Again, this is why I need the whole context of the clip. I mean, yeah, does it look kind of bad to say, like, I went into South Carolina and I went into a black home? I mean, kind of. But what I need, and this is an RNC clip thing, what the fuck were they even talking about? No one's ever talked to my son like that before. That could mean anything. Anything from him saying the usual trope stuff of, like, growing up black in America is dangerous, to him being like, so how much do I have to pay to rim your butthole? Like, I mean, that could go any way. Didn't Joe Biden say the N-word? I have no idea. He's trying for the immigrant vote. Oh, he's more than trying. He's gonna go for it even then. Oh, spy pigeon. There's no proof of that. Those are blatant lies and accusations. I can't trust any of that. All right. 09 Canyon. Ooh, I could go for some pocket fried chicken. What? Sorry, I got a phone call. Let's talk about the chode. Thank you, Cheeseburger Pie. A black home. Yes, he went into a black home.
I mean it.
I saw a red home and I want it painted black. No rent paid anymore, and all the residents are on crack. Just a really, really fucking bigoted song.
And by the way, for example, I was in South Carolina, went to going to a black home where a dad and his son were sitting at the kitchen table with him, and they talk about it. And after it was all over, the father said, no one's talked to my son like this before. No one said, you really mean it. I do.
It just sounds so bad to hear him talk. Like, even if you had Trump doing this, Trump would be like, I was in South Carolina. I went into a black home, and I said, oh, this is a black home. Oh. Sorry. I'm talking to, I should ask that. Oh, my package was delivered. Giggity. Alrighty. I'm going to find out what I should refer to her as. So that way we're respectful. All right, let's get back over here and do a real show. What's the package? A kumquat? No, the package. The package is a 27-inch curved monitor. The package is a 27-inch curved monitor. And it's going to replace my center monitor. My center monitor is going to go up to my upper monitor screen. My upper monitor isn't as nice as the others, and I don't have a thing against it, but it's not as nice, and I wanted to get a better one for the center one. So we're gonna extend the center screen. We're gonna move those over. We're gonna move that up. It's not a 27-inch curve, something else. Yeah, it's a big black 27-inch dildo. I'm gonna peg myself all weekend like I'm a goddamn river troll or something. River troll? I don't. What is? All right. So we've got that. All right. Dismiss that. She has not come up with anything yet. She's going to have to think on it. We'll see how that goes. Share it with Aaron. What? The extra one? I don't know. Good afternoon, my fellow hashtag Johnny Heads. I don't know if Johnny Heads is a good term either. Egg Picker saying Aaron needs it more now. Gino's gone. What would an extra screen help do to replace Gino? Egg Picker. Oh, you meant the monitor. I don't know what we're talking about now. I'm talking about my computer screen. I fucking care. All right, we have a show to do. We've got this done. I should do a show at some point, for fuck's sake. Thank you so much for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Love having all of you. Biden made a huge ass of himself, so we're done with that. We now have a story that we're going to go to New York. So we keep hearing that the right is the dangerous, take over the country. They've got their guns and they're not afraid to use them, blah, 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 blah stuff. Then we had the attack happen on Trump. And they were very quick to paint him as a Republican. Because, again, it's the right that's dangerous. It's the right that's evil. Whatever. Well, now I take you to New York City Councilwoman arrested for assault. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the lady we're about to see here, not a Republican.
A New York City council member is accused of biting a high-ranking officer and has been arrested for felony assault. Councilwoman Susan Zhuang was among a crowd protesting the placement of a homeless shelter in her district in Gravesend, Brooklyn. The site...
Oh, now I'm on her side. Now I'm on her side. But, oh, now I'm on her side. She's fighting the good fight, fighting the man. I'm on her side now. Wait, the show hasn't started yet? Where have I been? Where are all you? Says Digger420. Digger420 is like just got that screen name where they know one of these days I'm going to slip innocently enough. Sure. Do I mean to do it? No. Is it going to happen? Probably. Will it end my career? Most definitely. But it's going to happen. That crazy little minx knows what she's doing. All right, so let's keep going. Let's black color. Jesus, Landers. We don't bite. You learned that by 3 years old. Oh, SH, she didn't. All right, like I said, I'm not a fan of the councilwoman attacking the police officer, but at least now I understand.
Officer, and has been arrested for felony assault. Councilwoman Susan Zhuang was among a crowd protesting the placement of a homeless shelter in her district in Gravesend, Brooklyn. The site is supposed to house a 150-bed homeless men's shelter, but the plans have been fiercely opposed by many of Zhuang's constituents. A video posted by Zhuang on X shows a police officer calmly talking with protesters on the scene.
You're screaming for no reason. We worked with you last time. You
No, they did not have the permit.
Other video shows Zhuang.
I love that he's like, we worked with you last time, and I did not without an permit. And they just put inaudible. Look, crazy Chinese lady. That's she's singing ching chong, shing chong, wing wong. That's all she said to me. That's all I heard.
With handcuffs placed through a barrier in a scuffle with police. She was charged with assault in the second and third degrees, resisting arrest and obstructing government administration, among other charges, according to NYPD.
It does look like you guys are being a little rough on her. Let's go back 10 seconds.
She was charged with assault in the second and third degrees, resisting arrest and obstructing government administration, among other charges, according to
I'd totally fuck with that. Sure.
NYPD spokesperson. The day after the arrest, Zhuang attended a public meeting where she was cheered on by supporters.
Our council member, Susan Zhuang.
She then defended her actions.
The misuse of enforcement is wrong. The act of physical violence against innocent, violent citizens are wrong. We come just for the protest against unnecessary shelter here. And I was protecting 81 years old grandma there.
A spokesperson for...
Oh, wow. Oh, that is some English. Well, all jizz... I think Landers is saying we all jizz the same color. See, I am progressive and cool. 09 Canyon. And if it's not the same color, run to the clinic. What, you mean you guys don't have glow-in-the-dark red jizz too? Oh, Spy Pigeon. No, I'm going to wipe the chat for that just because. MSO saying Johnny with a thumbs up. MSO, we had a level 7 hype train happen earlier. I have 4 controlled burns left to do. So it's going to be a while.
Councilwoman Zhuang declined to comment.
So tonight, with faith and devotion, I proudly...
Tonight, with faith and devotion, I proudly proclaim. See, I said I proudly proclaim. Have you seen the riots in the UK, Johnny? Not quite St. Caesar. Maybe. I don't know if I can fit that in. It's 3:20. I should do controlled burn number 4. Controlled burn number 4. Come here, you lethal son of a bitch. Controlled burn number 4. And after today, we are going to clean the ever-loving shit out of you. That is for certain. I'm with... Oh, Johnny 8 books. No. I don't remember what it was, but she had a name, and that was not it. That is not it. That is I'm wiping the chat for that. That's disrespectful. She is a council member who was protesting, and everyone who says that I completely flipped to be on her side just because she's Asian is only half right. It's also because she was protesting a homeless shelter. I'm sorry. I don't fault any community that's like, you know what we don't want? Homeless shelter. Especially in New York City. All right. Don't overwipe.
Fuck off.
Says MSO. Well, sometimes you got to. Mostly peaceful protests are back, eh? Well, it was, I guess, a peaceful protest. She didn't have any permits. And I think there was some communication issues because the person she was talking to was speaking with a heavy New York accent, and she was speaking with a heavy Mandarin accent, and just nobody could understand anybody. All right, here we go. Controlled burn number 4. It's been fun. We cleared it. Finally. Cheeseburger pie. I appreciate your comments there. Like, she had some good curves. I can agree. That's nice. But Landers. Oh, man. A spy pigeon, that's a cool looking glass piece, Johnny. It looks even better when it's not all rezzed to shit. But yeah, it's to replace. I have an actual hookah from Pakistan that my brother got while he was serving overseas. And he got that for me, and I was going to use that with the show, and it didn't work. What is the I'll fuck off thing? Must be a Twitch thing. Yeah, it's a sound drop thing. On Twitch. Alrighty, we ain't got no stinking accent. Forget about it. Hey, we ain't got no stinking accent. Forget about it. There we go. Better. Trump recounts what happened during the shooting. I don't remember putting that up there. I think that was a crossover story. So we have students in Bangladesh protesting. This is a last story from the first hour, but we're halfway through the second hour, and I don't know if we want to talk about it. But actually, no, we are going to talk about it because the reason they're protesting is kind of valid, and the thing that they're doing is a little crazy. But the protests are apparently getting violent. They've turned violent with dozens of people reportedly killed, hundreds injured in clashes with the police.
Protests across Bangladesh have turned violent, with dozens of people reportedly killed and hundreds injured in clashes with police.
Oh, so you're just reading what I read. Okay, fine. Cunt.
Students are protesting against the government's quota system that reserves more than half of civil service jobs for relatives of veterans who are known as freedom fighters and fought in the War of Independence from Pakistan in 1971. Many of the country's political elite are related to that generation, including the Prime Minister. They say that these jobs, often tied to job security and higher pay, should be based on merit instead.
Oh, so we have a DEI, not even a DEI country. They made the weirdest form of autocracy ever. Oh, man. Dear Butch saying Twitch rules. All 3 platforms have their merits. And if I get off my ass, then we'll add Kick to it. Then it'll be 4 platforms. And then we'll add Twitch, and it'll be 5. And I have no idea how I'm going to keep all those chats going at once. Does anyone else feel like they're just like a cloud right now? Just like fuzzy? I feel fuzzy. Like I'm like I could just go, woo. Yeah, you're right. I'll step out for a minute.
Riot police have responded with tear gas and rubber bullets against crowds of demonstrators in the streets and at university campuses. Police say protesters attacked them and that officers have retaliated. 100 policemen were injured in the clashes July 18th. Although the system was abolished in 2018, the High Court reinstated it in June. The Supreme Court is set to hear the government's challenge to this decision in August. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has called on protesters to await the Supreme Court verdict and declared a judicial investigation into the deaths. The demonstrations are a serious challenge to her power.
Challenge her
Not
power!
every decision you make will be as good as getting a Volkswagen at the Savvy VW Summer Sales Event.
No,
With 0.9%
Volkswagen suck. Don't buy German cars. Volkswagen suck. All right, that's what I like the money pit. That's where I land on that. Twitter and it will be 5, you meant, Johnny. You said Twitch twice. Oh, well, fuck me. Be in multiple chats, you say we will. No, you won't. I will. I'll have my 5 chat windows running at the same time. Not really, but my limbs are tingly in a nice way. Their police have Icon motorcycle helmets. That's pretty cool. Feeling fuzzy, that might just be the cat hair stuck to you. That could be true, Mr. Q. That could be true. First Twitch, then the world. Hashtag go Johnny. I mean, we'll see. VW sucks, but I like Mercedes though. I'll be honest. I like my Fords. I've had several Fords that have been, totaled. And until that point, I loved all of them. I loved my Focus. I loved my my Tempo. I really loved my Flex, and I don't know, but dream car aside from the 61 Ford Galaxy, like I really like an Elise Exige, like a Lotus Elise Exige. That would be cool. Just a fun little zoom car. Alrighty, VW sucks. So will your best fans, Johnny. Just keep you busy. Oh. Focus. Who's focusing? My Ford Focus was nice. Get a Ford GT. I'll be honest, I want a Bronco. Or I really want that 61 Galaxy. That's the car I really want to get right now. My Flex is nice and it's almost paid off. And I'm taking good care of it. I'd like to keep the Flex around for a while, and I'd really pipe dream. I'd really love to have a 61 Ford Galaxy, just black, red interior, tinted windows, 61 Ford Galaxy, preferably 2-door, but 4 isn't a deal breaker. All right, so we already did the story. We're done with the first hour stories. Hey, we're done with the first hour stories, and we're halfway through the second hour. Woohoo! Ken Decker saying Ford gets a bad rap. Not sure why. Because as a 4-letter name, it's a really easy thing to make an acronym. Fix or repair daily, found on roadside dead, just a lot of other shit. So they get that. The truth of the matter is like all cars, Fords, break down, need repairs, have issues, what have you. Datsun 240, keeping it old school. Oh, a Datsun 240? Man, 240Z. Ooh, that's a nice car. That's a nice car. Who said the Datsun? I want a 66 Ford Comet. Yeah, now let's just spend the rest of the show talking about sweet-ass old cars. I can do that. I'm fucking lit. All right, let's... I am so fucking zooted right now. We're going to pull the audio down quick while we grab our second hour stories, as we have finished the entire first hour's worth of content. Again, thank you all for being here. Our second hour stories that we'll be bringing to you today will include our coverage with the whistleblower about the Trump thing, an Ohio town that is apparently being flooded with 20,000 migrants, something you might not have heard about with all of the attempted to kill Donald Trump stuff. We have Jake Tapper calling out MSNBC over how they covered the RNC debate, because now it's getting to the point where the liberal news agencies are now eating each other. MSNBC is still very much on the Biden team. CNN's trying to seem independent, and now they're going, like, they're shooting inside the tent, so to speak. We've got some things from Uganda and Japan at how they've reacted to the attempt on Trump. We've got some attendees at the RNC talking about the economy and their hopes for Trump. And then we have Obama telling Democrats to seriously consider Biden's viability for president. And I think that's a video, or is that just an article? I would love it if it was a video. Well, it's a report from Fox where I don't know. Anyways, so we've got that. We've got all of those things going, and we'll get into all of that. Jesus Christ, I did the fourth one, right? We did the fourth one clear. I went clear on the fourth one. I just spent 5 hours walking street nationals at fairgrounds, saw shitload of old cars, but didn't see galaxies the year you like. They're not too popular, and they're not too common. So it makes it for a weird thing where they're not expensive, but they're old, but they're rare. I just want one. Call me a fag. All right, there we go. All right. Any word on the Mersh co-host gig? Did the fat sober up? I didn't check the email. I had a lot going on yesterday. I'll look into that. Plymouth Super B, what a monster of a car, and the Roadrunners. Yeah, those are both good cars. Those are both good cars. I like what I like. I like that car. I like it. I saw that car. I said I like that car. Let's go to this. The Trump whistleblower saying hardly any Secret Service at the Trump rally.
In Trump's attempted assassination, we are getting big breaking news here on this Friday. This is all according to Senator Josh Hawley. He has whistleblowers coming to him that detail most of Trump's security detail working the event last Saturday were not even Secret Service. Again, we're not even Secret Service. DHS assigned unprepared and inexperienced personnel. So this is the letter right now that Senator Josh Hawley just put out to the Department of Homeland Security saying, right to raise concern.
All right, so Trump is still down on the ground at this point. What was Joy Reid bitching about he's getting shot at and he's standing up? Like, there's a lot of people here. I feel like he could stand. He could stand. I could stand to see him stand. My dad had a 65 Ford Galaxy convertible. I've always wanted one. Maybe I could look at it. Dear Butch, it's just a weird thing that I like that car. I also like the old school Firebird, the IROC. I think it's like the IROC Z with the shaker scoop, you know, like Smokey and the Bandit, T-tops, that whole thing. But I don't know. You know? I don't know.
Brought to me by whistleblowers about your department's stunning failure to protect former President Trump on July 13th, 2024. As Secretary of Homeland Security, you are ultimately responsible for your agency and its components, including the U.S. Secret Service. Whistleblowers who have direct knowledge of the event have approached my office according to the allegations. The July 13th rally was considered to be a loose security event. For example, detection canines were not used to monitor entry and detect threats in the usual manner. Individuals without proper destinations were able to gain access to backstage areas. Department personnel did not appropriately police the security buffer around the podium and were also not stationed at regular intervals around the event's security perimeter. In addition, whistleblower allegations suggest the majority of DHS officials were not, in fact, Secret Service agents, but instead drawn from the department's Homeland Security investigations. This is especially concerning given that these security investigators were unfamiliar with standard protocols typically used at these types of events, according to the allegations. As a
Oh, God. Oh, God, she's still...
member of the Senate Homeland Security and
She's still having trouble holstering. Ma'am, why do you have your job? Digger420 saying, I gotta go. Be well, kids. See you later, Digger420. Thank you for being part of the show. Dear Butch, disavow. Disavow what, sir? What are you disavowing? All right, so DEI hires. I gotta go back for a minute. I love this. How many clips are we gonna get of this lady unable to holster her sidearm?
events, according to the allegations. As a member of the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs
I love that she gives it a good couple of tries and then just goes, no, fuck it. I'm just going to keep holding the damn thing.
Committee, which has oversight jurisdiction over your department, I will continue to investigate your department's role in the staggering...
There, finally got it figured out. Now we've got it. Now we've got it. I love this guy right here. Says, fuck you. You didn't get him. Fuck you. Who are you flicking off?
Security failures.
Who are you flicking off? I love this. People are cheering. People are chanting. And this guy's just flying a bird. How far back? Now I've got to know. All right, so...
was typically used at these types of events,
Trump's in the
according
car.
to the allegations. As a member of the Senate Homeland Security and Government...
All right, there he is. There he is. He's immediately up. He's like, yeah...
Governmental Affairs
and the fingers there. He's just, fuck you.
Committee, which has oversight jurisdiction over your department. I will continue to investigate your department's role in
dude, he's just screaming it, too. You can see him. Fuck you!
Staggering security failures on July 13th. Unfortunately, your department has not been approached.
She's chanting USA. Someone around her is chanting, show me your tits. And he's just screaming, fuck you!
Appropriately forthcoming with members of Congress, abruptly ending the only...
Now she's flying the bird. He started a flock of birds.
Call with the Secret Service before senators could even ask a question.
Now she's screaming, fuck you. Everybody scream, oh. Everybody near Trump screaming, fuck you. It doesn't work the same. Looks like a Limp Bizkit concert. Johnny was the second shooter. Yep. But it was just a slow, sad dribble.
This is completely unacceptable and contrary to the public's interest in transparency.
And now we get the military in there.
Instead, we have learned more
Hup.
from whistleblowers than your department's officials. I will continue to protect the confidentiality of all who contact my office and ensure that they receive the full protections under the law to which they are entitled, so that my office can continue its investigation into the events of July 13th, 2024. Please provide the following information no later than 7 days from now. Number one, how did DHS determine to staff the event, including any decision to rely on state or local officers? Number two, what percentage of the DHS agents at the event were from HSI rather than the Secret Service? Were a majority...
Yeah, again, the fact that we had people who weren't trained at this, the whole thing, the worst part is it like, I want this to be incompetence, because if this is deliberate, it's also bad. It's almost deliberately bad. It's almost deliberately bad. Oh, someone tell me the banks are down there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, banks are affecting everyone. Aaron on Facebook, don't really care. What the heck is what? Aaron killed Johnny. All right, let's see what this clip is on YouTube about Aaron killing Johnny after this.
Majority of officers at the event drawn from HSI or other DHS components rather than Secret Service? If so, why? Were HSI agents properly
All right, so these are just what he wants to know. Again, they weren't properly trained. They weren't supposed to be there. It shouldn't have been Department of Homeland Security. It was lax in terms of everything else. So, yeah, let's go to what this is. Aaron kills Johnny on the Toe Boys page. Notifications. Aaron likes a link you're tagged in. Poor johnny-krutches. Clipped 5 seconds ago by Sir K. Original video, Boogie Down. All right, let's see what this is.
Look, this is...
I'm going to say it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Anybody who wears a shirt with them making a crazy face, like, just stop. Like, how vain do you have to be? We can see your face. Enough with the fucking, ooh, I've got a picture of me on my shirt.
Gonna come out, so I might as well just tell you. I fucking murdered a guy. Look, this is gonna come out, so I might as well just tell you. I fucking murdered a guy. Look, this is gonna come out, so
I'm pretty sure I'm not dead. And let's be clear, if anyone's gonna kill me, it's gonna be the good doctor, all right? The doctor will kill me, you motherfucker. Don't you take credit for my death. It'll be caused by weed. The only man in history to smoke himself to death. Nice pause, says Riding Dirty Llama. That's Aaron on the shirt. Thought that was Jim Crockett, says Saint Aaron. No, it's Jim Cornette, but I like to pretend that it's just Aaron being Aaron and being a narcissist. It makes me giggle. Makes me giggle. All right, so there's that clip. That was interesting. So Aaron killed Johnny, apparently. I'm dead. I didn't know I'm dead. I didn't know I was dead. I didn't have to do a show today. I'm fucking dead? Aw. I could be at home right now. Well, I am at home right now. But I mean, I could be doing nothing right now, as opposed to whatever this is. Alrighty. It would be better. It would be way better if they just hired attractive strippers to be security. Dive bar, no. No, it wouldn't, because then it just create more problems. Johnny is AI. You're a synth, Johnny. Oh no, I'm synthetic. No, that's not right. I'm not big on synthetic. I prefer natural. I'm in a town with okay. There we go. This is our next story that we were going to talk about. Hey, we've got like an hour and 45 left in the show. We got 3 burns left to go. That rhymes. And it'll be 4:20 in about 40 minutes. Yeah, we'll do one right now. Where's my lighter? Where did my lighter go? There it is. Aaron finally killed Gary. I hope not. He's not worth it, sir. He's not worth it. Like the whole Gary coming to the anniversary show thing. I don't know what the fuck Aaron's thinking about that. Like it's his deal. But I've still got issues with Gary and people at the station. One, the amount of difficulty that Gary himself put on me to work there and repeatedly tried to kick me out. And 2, the whole like when the show got kicked off, like I got a message from them. It's like, it's us or them. And it's like, you guys have never done anything for me. So if you're saying it's you or Aaron, I'm going to go with Aaron. So yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care. Shit, I'm in the meeting chat now. What? Wilmer, time for another hype train. I don't think we can do another hype train yet, and I don't know if I could survive another hype train. That would be a lot of support. If we did another hype train, we're gonna have to talk about like fucking banking overage to help with support going down later or something. I don't know, because that gets dangerous when we start getting too far ahead. All right, controlled burn number 4. So this is 5, which leaves 2 left after this. Where's a good sound drop for this one? So we have I gotta get controlled burn music and build that drop this weekend, I think. So it'd be number 4. No, it'd be number 3. Where are you, God? All right.
Here I come, God. Here I come, you fucking rat.
Still didn't get that one. Bobby Bologna saying, wait, where's Matt? Half of his morning donos went to him. I don't know. That was a short clip for Aaron, and I don't know. I didn't watch. I'll be honest. I don't know anything about that. Johnny is a transhumanist. We're going to buy him his bionic legs one day. That'd be fun. At least strippers know how to holster things. That's the rumor. I don't know Gary. Do you mean Gary Delbate? No. We mean Gary, who ran the old 101, or well, runs the 101 station. So I don't know. Aaron reaching out. I doubt Aaron reaching out to them will work out at all. He wants it to, but whatever. So I want to cover this story because it's kind of fallen through the cracks, and we've got 10 minutes until we're down to just an hour and a half in time. So I've got to start moseying through some of these Otherwise, we're going to miss a lot. And now what's this notification? No, we don't need that. I need to fix the Roku thing after that. Oh, yeah, the look for female Deadpool. I'll say this, female Deadpool seems like she has some tits. Like, the people are like, oh, she doesn't have giant tits. She doesn't have comically giant tits. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm losing my mind. That's what I'm doing. All right, so with all the stuff that's happened in the past few days, you probably missed this story. Ohio has a town of 60,000 people that has recently been flooded with 20,000 migrants. That's a third of the town's population in migrants that just showed up. Residents in Springfield, Ohio, are looking at their city council to deal with the influx of tens of thousands of Haitian immigrants that has had deadly consequences for the town. Springfield, a town just west of Columbus, has been a hot spot for Haitian immigrants since 2014, seeing around 10,000 move in before Joe Biden's administration doubling it to over 20,000. 4 years ago, they had 60,000 residents. Under the Biden administration, 20,000 immigrants from Haiti have flooded the community. 20,000. Do we have a video on it? And so now the community is facing a housing shortage. Ohio's Republican U.S. Senator and Trump VP pick, J.D. Vance, is pointing fingers straight at the Biden administration for those immigration policies are turning small towns like Springfield into pressure cookers. This self-imposed disaster is crushing job prospects, making housing hard to find, and draining social services funded by American taxpayers, Vance said. People who are here illegally should be sent back to their home countries as soon as possible, and individuals here on temporary status should not expect to stay indefinitely. The sheer number of immigrants, many of whom don't speak English, is turning Springfield services into a circus. The ongoing crisis in Haiti that has created scenes like this on the southern U.S. border. All right, so we have a video for the Haitian migrant camp. New video from the Haitian migrant camp right across the Texas border shows the immense size and scale of the incoming group. Okay, let's check this out. Doot, 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 doot. Boop. Unless there's no audio. Ho damn. Oh, it's a drone. So we're just hovering and calling. So this is just a whole bunch of people from Haiti. Again, why is it always America's job to take in every single person? I want one of the Haitian people to like take out the drone because they think it's voodoo. I know that's probably very, very racist of me. Oh, this looks wonderful. Who doesn't love a shanty town? Oh, I remember when I lived in a blanket and quilt made tent. I was 5 and it was a game and my parents made me stop at the end of the day. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's Haitians. They don't mow. They enjoy. Well, then, Landers. Tiny country towns with more immigrants than townsfolk. Well, not more, but that doesn't look like Ohio. No, that's the Haitian. That's the camp of Haitians on the Texas border, trying desperately to get into the country. That's what that is. So that wasn't Ohio. I'm watching this from home, and I feel like I could be R-word while watching. Is this saying right? Okay. Lab Glass saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. Who, or I think he means whoa, whoa, whoa. 60,000 isn't a small town, JD. I live in a town of 1,200. That's small. Yeah, that is a small town. I work real hard in a small town. I kind of grew up in a small town. I'm related to everyone in my small town, 'cause our town likes to inbreed. I'm so fucking stupid. All right. So there we go. Let's close this out. Close that out. Okay, so the Haitian camps are huge. And they're starting to overwhelm. But think about that, though. You made that. Who made that comment about the small town thing? Think about that, Lab Glass. So that's a town of 60,000. They had an influx of 20,000. That's a third, right? So that's saying in your town of 1,200 people, suddenly getting 400 that are all Haitian immigrants. And I did that math. We still have 2 controlled burns left to do. I have an hour and a half left in the show. I'm going to set that over here, actually. I don't even want to look at you for a while. All right, family tree is a redwood, straight up with a little foliage at the top, says Lab Blast. Yeah, just enough to make it look like maybe we're not inbred. All right. Yeah, I was going to go blanket fort as well. Me too, blanket. Which one is better, pillow fort or blanket fort? Blanket fort for sure. Pillow forts don't mean shit. A well-built blanket fort, that can hold you down for a while. So we have a video, and I've got to mute this so we can play a stupid ad first. We have a video where actually let's unmute this. Or no, let's just skip the ad. And then we have a video where
as opposed to some, first of all,
we have a video again. MSNBC didn't want to go to the RNC stuff, so they had an LED screen behind them to make it look like they were there. And the best part about it is CNN called them out on it, and it's kind of funny. So we're gonna go to this. It's a short clip, and here we go. Jake Tapper not happy that MSNBC stayed home from the RNC debate.
You're actually here live. We are here live, as opposed to some other networks that just have a big LED.
The New York Times revealed that Rachel Maddow and other MSNBC hosts are using an LED screen to cover the RNC from New York City. Of course they are. Rachel Maddow is the biggest fake piece of shit on the planet. Of course she's not really there. I got bad news for you. Up top, she's not really there either. Is that the whole thing? Maddow broadcast from an MSC studio, Midtown Manhattan, as a live feed in the convention floor was projected behind her. Yeah, we know. Like I said, she's a fake cunt. She's a fake cunt. So we've got some footage stuff of people around the world reacting. Carlos Ramirez, I'm here for the voice cracks, lol. I'm sorry, dude. I try to fight those, but between the weed drying out my whistle and just life, I'm doing what I can, man. Doing what I can. Rachel Maddow is a Hulk Hogan mark and would have cried in his presence. Rachel Maddow is a Hulk Hogan mark, really? Is that true, Saint Caesar? I don't believe it. I'm just going to say right now. I don't believe it. We're going to open the PayPal and the Venmo just to make sure we don't miss anybody's contributions. I don't think there have been any. We've had an amazing level 7 hype train. I still have 2 controlled burns to do. And Let's make sure we get everybody for, yep, we're good there. This one, let's go. Here we are. Yep, we're good. All right. Hour and a half left to go. Yeah, she sucks. Bring back the blonde. Who's the blonde? Quick, get Johnny some grape drink, says Ryan Dirty. What? Do you have his speech, Johnny, was the best part of the whole elicitation? One, no, I don't have his speech. Two, I don't know that I care. Three, we're on our second hour stories, and I have an hour and a half. So if we run out of stuff, we'll go look for that. But let's get up to this. Let's catch up to this. People have made different, and some people have shown it. I think actually they showed it on Decoy Voice. We showed it on Decoy Voice.
I want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Again, this is kids in Uganda. Just for fun, they're reenacting the thing. Just for fun. I don't know why this is fun for them, but this is fun. All right. So there's that one. I don't know how I care for the screaming part. Someone responded to that. They have better Secret Service than Trump had that day. And then and of course, our friends from somebody from Japan, or at least in spot. Yeah, no, this is definitely Japan. Here we go. Definitely Japanese. This is gonna be bad. Trump is their hero, apparently, and he said shit about shithole countries. Jesus Christ. Japanese people are fucked. I just hung my Take America Back flags last night before the RNC, says Rusty Grammer. That was better than anything Disney's putting out. I would agree that, the chat says. You think they don't know their country is a shithole? Well, I'm just saying, everybody, Donald Trump called country cereal. Riding Dirty Llama, me, Saint Caesar, at Riding Dirty Llama, me too, he had the fans in the palm of his hand. He hasn't lost. All right, yeah, oh, okay, they're talking about Hulkster. I don't, like I said. All right, so yeah, that's how the world is reacting to it. We covered some of that, like I said yesterday. That's most of our things. So now we've got RNC attendees talking about their primary concerns for the election, the economy, and their humps. Their hopes for Trump. I almost said their humps for tropes. Their hopes for Trump. Oh, fuck. All right, I really got to figure that screen keying off the back there is driving me goddamn nuts. It's driving me fucking nuts. Don't know Cheetos either. Does she have double D's? Cheetos is a dude, but Cheetos is a cool dude. I will say that. So let's just hit play here and mute this for a second. So that way we can just load up all of the this and then just undo that.
The hardest part is, especially, is just watching like how much the housing market has risen, and I'd like to see Trump try to at least bring some stability to that.
Housing is a big problem in the state of Arizona, where we don't have the supply to meet the demand, and the cost is so outrageous that our number one new homeless population is the retired population, as well as my veterans.
The retired population as well as my veterans. Yeah, so you have people retiring to Arizona. Here's an idea. Don't. The veterans, though, that's a problem.
And the cost is so outrageous that our number one new homeless population is the retired population, as well as my veterans. President Trump's first action should be securing the border. And I think everything comes after that. Then you're taking a big tax off of the system.
My biggest worry about personal finances are my children. I got adult children now who are starting out. And how can they...
Adult children? You have adult children? Sir, if you have adult children, you have failed as a parent. Your children are either children or adults.
Be able to survive with what it costs in today's world. They need hope. And right now, there's despair.
Inflation is really hitting a lot of people in a hard way.
I don't know if I trust this Sarah chick. She seems like a real mo. I don't know. Sarah seems like a mo. All jokes aside, though, that's a heaping bowl of what? Landers, yeah, we've been chasing illegals off our shop's property. They sit around in shitty
Fuck off.
On city cards on the side of the road. Just the last couple of months, it's gotten crazy shitty. Yeah, she sucks. Bring back the blonde. I don't know what we're talking about there. I don't know who she was. It was Jake Tapper show. Just for fun, I think we should reenact Hiroshima in Uganda. What the fuck? Jesus, dive bar. Jesus.
What it costs in today's world. They need hope. And right now, there's despair.
Inflation is really hitting a lot of people in a hard way. I'm worried about kids going back to school. These hungry kids can't learn. And I'm inspired to know that, President Trump is looking at all families of all economic backgrounds and trying to lift everyone up.
I'm concerned about the average American. I hope that he'll go in and...
Holy fuck. Gary Busey's still alive? I thought Gary Busey died. Jesus Christ, Gary Busey is still going?
President Trump is looking at all families of all economic backgrounds and trying to lift everyone up.
I'm concerned.
I mean, Gary Busey here is really, really looking good for being not Gary Busey. His name's Bruce Fogarty. I like calling him Gary Busey.
About the average American, I hope that he'll go in and will sooner or later be adults and start understanding that we can't overspend.
Yeah, no,
Not bringing your sunglasses on a sunny day is...
I don't think that'll ever happen, even with Trump in the office. The problem is Republicans overspend. Just in different areas. Magic inflation, says Landers. If you didn't read it in the chat, it can't be true, says Rusty Grammar. I don't know what we're talking about. Let's go to the country towns. That doesn't look like Ohio. Yeah, body double. No, if it's they can walk through the door if Joe can walk. Now I don't know where we're talking. All right, so we have an hour and a half left in the show. That is one of our second hour stories. We have a few left. We have, oh, God, it's a Benny Johnson clip. I hate Benny Johnson clips because they always include...
Michael Scherer, he's
never mind. Thank God. It's just a clip and not Benny Johnson doing an up close, like, I'm Benny Johnson, I'm throwing my thoughts at you. Like, I get it. You're a dude doing a show, playing clips, but I don't like the weird, like, we're really, like, you're up in our face, and who the fuck are you? Like, what? I don't fucking care. I just wanted to see the thing. Be like My Lost Interest in Others, where they understand that they're clipping, so clip it and get out of the way. Anyways, here we go. Obama tells allies that Biden needs to seriously consider his viability.
He's a serious reporter. He has good sourcing. I want to read from him directly. Former President Barack Obama has told allies in recent days that President Biden's path to victory has greatly diminished, and he thinks the president needs to seriously consider the viability of his candidacy. And here's the sourcing. Multiple people briefed on his thinking. This does not show up by accident, Emily. He has greenlighted, in my opinion, as someone who's worked in press, his aides to share this with the Washington Post.
Which is a crucial...
But who? Who greenlit it? I severely doubt old Joe here greenlit it. I think old sneaky Obama here greenlit it, and he's just trying to get him kicked out. Now it's just like, who are you going to put in? It's pretty sad when Republicans don't understand what inflation is. Daibar saying inflation is when the government puts more money into circulation. That's all it is. The result of that is devaluation. Prices don't go up. The value of the so-called dollar goes down. Yeah, but they put more money into circulation, and that's partially why the prices go up, but the value of the dollar goes down simultaneously. You're right there. But as for that, like, Trump fixing it, the way you fix it is you stop putting money into circulation. We stop spending in all of these places. We stop giving money to Ukraine and Israel. But at any rate, let's keep going with this. So again, apparently Obama's saying that does anyone else, like, and I'm not surprised, does anyone else find it a little funny? Just a skosh hilarious that this guy was a 2-term president who apparently is overseeing a 1-term president. Does that make him 2.5 or just flat out 3? I'm just curious. 2.5 or just flat out 3?
Crucial sea change, Kaylee. And actually before, Marie, when you were talking about it, in my head I was like, no, he doesn't need to come out and say it because he did it non-verbally. When he guided the president off the stage, he showed the world.
Oh, wait, no, this is Fox. Never mind. I was about to say, you guys at CNN and all the others were like, no, it wasn't.
President's frailty. He showed the world that Barack Obama was still the elder of the party. Although, Marie, that made me feel like I'm an ancient. But at the end of the day, we are now seeing the materialization of the apparitions. Right? Because prior to this, for example, as former Speaker Kevin McCarthy said, well, Pelosi controls everyone, right? So Schiff coming out and saying that meant...
Of course Pelosi controls everyone. She's a lizard person with mind powers that she gets from eating baby fetuses. But more importantly, why isn't that bitch in jail for insider trading? If it's illegal for me to do, her and her husband should be eating dick for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Pelosi told him to do so. Well, then we have reporting that Pelosi herself is speaking face-to-face with Biden and saying it's time to give this a rest. So what we are seeing is those unseen hands that we knew guiding those forces,
grabbing them by the pussy.
A letter for George Clooney telling him to come out. All of those forces are all of a sudden now saying, I'm putting my name directly out there. That represents a fundamental current change. And I think at the end of the day, we are now seeing Biden against the world.
Are they doing it to make him an underdog? Like, do they think that'll make Biden the underdog, and now, like, people will vote for Biden? Like, well, Trump's got so much support, and Biden's the underdog. Like, It's the world against Joe Biden. Look, dude, the steps against Joe Biden has a pretty solid success rate. If it's the world against Joe Biden, Joe's fucked. Cheeseburger pie, damn, I can't hear shit. I hope that's just a you thing. Let's see what happens if we go here. KBS looks good. I've got no notifications. Live. What the heck? Okay, and now I've got to do ads. Atomic Ray, Jimmy Carter. Well, we could go back to the gold and silver like it's supposed to be, but that would fuck up the rest of the planet. Yeah, the whole planet would have to do that, and unfortunately, that ain't a thing. Let's see what this is. Yep, we're fine. Check over here. We're fine. Yep. And one more for the show. And yep, we're good on all three of them, so I think we're fine. I think we're fine. We've got 4 minutes till 4:20, and I'm going to be fucking screwed. Yeah, my video download thing it gets weird. It's got to be something with this connection thing I did to keep me connected no matter what, because it says it's unstable now ever since I did that. Maybe change the settings for that. Let's all right, so we've gotten our second hour stories out of the way. Let's close those down. Let's mute the audio for just a moment while we load our third hour stories. We've got some of the stuff happening because of the global Microsoft outage. And so I'm going to say this. I'm super glad I went shopping and I filled up my gas tank yesterday. Like, I don't have to do that today at all. Any of that. Like, I'm glad I did all that yesterday. So there we go. We've got it all. Audio's back up. Silence is golden. Cheeseburger had saying sorry, had to reset. Well, that's good. Sounds good. See you later. Right. Did my package arrive? Question mark. Send. And let's go clear all. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. Back here. I want to do this to go over there. I got to make sure that it doesn't sit outside. Did my package arrive? Question mark. Because that's, it's not cheap. All right. I use Arch, by the way. What's Arch? She's right, but she sounds crazy. The funny thing is Biden dropping out is the worst thing for them. There's no winning here. Like, that's the thing. There's no winning here for them. Biden dropping out looks bad. This late in the game especially, they spent so much time covering for him. Arch Linux. Oh. Well, yeah. The CloudStrike glitch didn't affect the grammar copter, says Rusty Grammar. Well, that's good. I'm glad it didn't affect. I mean, the monetary system correction could be bad in a less organized nation, but in America, we wouldn't see a broad collapse. Some states are already trading in gold leaf currency. Americans are resilient, says Landers. Yeah, but we're never going to go back to that way. We have a bunch of different stories. One that's really, really funny. We have to do 420, though. So let's... This is one of two that we have left. We'll cap it off with a little bit of fresh herb on the top just because it's a 420 hit. Got to do that with just a little bit of green. And, controlled burn number 6. Here we go. Ugh. Saint Caesar saying 420. Yeah, we got our 420 hit in there. I had to set my laptop 15 because of the heat, 21 degrees in the UK. Yeah, man, you might want to work on having a like some sort of like cooling pad or something for your laptop. My computer may be just a bunch of work, but it do a working. All righty. Don't say never, Johnny, says Ryder Lum. Never to what? I can't keep track of where we're at on the don't say never. I don't care how high he gets. Johnny does the best show on the internet. Well, thank you, Cheeseburger Pie. I wouldn't agree that it's the best show on the internet when I get super duper blitzed. But we are holding steady with our numbers, so it's nice to see all of you guys enjoying the show. So let's keep going with things we've seen from the Microsoft outage. Now, if you don't know, and most people do, but if you don't know, it was caused by cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike. They had an update that was faulty, and it crashed Windows, affecting companies, organizations, banks, airlines, media. Many PCs required individual fixes, and hope you weren't planning to fly today. They better fix this shit by August. I don't care. Yeah. We were robbed of 4 years. Murders happened. History erased. Lives ruining because of this administration, says Riding Dirty Llama. They can't keep getting away with it. I don't think they were getting away with it. I think, honestly, the fact that it's coming out publicly that they want him out means they're not getting away with it. But I could be wrong. It could be a misdirect. It's to make everyone feel sympathetic for Joe. It's the world against Joe. Support Grandpa Joe. No, fuck Grandpa Joe. All righty, so we have about an hour left in the show. Globe Theater issues trigger warnings for Shakespeare plays. This is hilarious. Please tell me there's a video of it. Please tell me. Damn it, no. There isn't. Fuck. All right. And yet Xbox Live is still up. You know why? Because it didn't use that cloud firmware shit. It didn't use CrowdStrike. See, that's the thing. The businesses and everything that were affected use that firmware, that CrowdStrike shit, and that's what caused the massive outage. But the CrowdStrike firmware stuff was being used by multiple people. Hopefully we have... Okay, it's here and it's safe. It's here and it's safe, and tomorrow it will be great, because I don't think I'll have the brain to input it in today. I was going to install it and move stuff. I don't think that I can do that anymore. I'm sorry, Dave. Let's reload this little buddy. This little guy. Because we've got one more controlled burn to do. We've got an hour left in the show. We're going to talk about trigger warnings on Shakespeare classics. How soft of a society have we become where we have to have trigger warnings on plays? Yes, I have Xbox Live. Yes, I am happy. Yes, cheers. Well, good for you, Jesse. My internet is fine, says Cheeseburger Pie. It's a broad outage affecting a lot of professional businesses because they used a particular software. And people that are like using like Apple and Linux, and they're like, ha, that doesn't affect us. It's like, yeah, but you have your own downsides too. So don't act like the world's all I mean, yeah, it's probably better, but all right. Why is that picture there? That weirds me out. So yes, the Globe Theater, originally built in 1599, of which William Shakespeare was part owner, and where his first plays were performed, now alerts audiences to this with Shakespeare plays. Content guidance. The play contains depiction of suicide, scenes of violence and war, and misogyny, misogynoir references? What the misgenure references? This production features the use of stage blood. Please contact the ticketing team if you would like further details on the play's content. I mean, come on, guys. We can't handle Shakespeare plays now in the theater where Shakespeare performed his plays, in the hometown of Shakespearean acting. You guys can't handle the plays, and you need trigger warnings. You need trigger warnings for Shakespeare plays. This is that's just, oh, dude, and we've got Ray Fiennes talking about it. Yes, we do have some videos. Good. All right, does Ray Fiennes, is he the one who does all of this? Hopefully. We're going to go to this and see how it goes.
To insist.
All right, there we go. Here we go. Ray Fiennes talking about it. I want to hear how he feels about this. Let's go.
As I understand it, on not having trigger warnings. So some of the things you've just outlined there, some people might nowadays expect there to be a sort of, signposting at the beginning that, you might find some of this a bit tricky. Why did you do that? Have audiences gone too soft?
I think they have. Yes, I think we didn't used to have trigger warnings. I mean, there are very disturbing scenes in Macbeth. There are terrible murders and things. But I think the impact of theatre should be that you're shocked and you should be disturbed. I don't think you should be prepared for these things. And when I was young, we never had trigger warnings for shows.
So would you get rid of them then?
Yeah.
I would, yes, I would. I mean, I think things like strobe effects and things that might affect people physically, they should be notified.
Right. But people now will freak out like it's a strobe effect because that lady's forced to be a cisgender in a dress and that man has a dick and we can't have that.
But I don't think Shakespeare's plays are full of murders and full of horror. And I'm, as a young student and lover of the theatre, I never experienced trigger warnings telling me don't. By the way, in King Lear, Gloucester's going to have his eyes pulled out. I mean, the shock is, oh my God, this thing is happening.
And that's experience.
Theatre has to be alive and connect in the present. It's this shock, it's the unexpected. That's what makes an act of theatre so exciting.
Yeah, but now we have AI and CGI and trigger warnings. Like, maybe we should just get rid of the theatre. Cheers, Butch. Are you drunk? Now I am, Cheese, says Jesse. All right, will you be... did thou becometh a giant vagina, says Mr. Q. My trigger warning is the beware of dog sign. Ammo's expensive, and my dogs love me. Well, good for you. I'm glad you've got that going for you. Why? Every time, Tag. Every time I put a grinder with any sort of loose herb, you and your goddamn Swiffer tail come over here to find a way to hit it. Speaking of which,
you've also insisted.
All right, let's say hello to Tag. Tegra, she's a tortie. All right, so there's our kitty. We've got that story done. It's 4:30. We have an hour left in the show. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I can make it. All right. Okay. Globe Theater issue. We got that done. Speaker Johnson is calling on Biden to fire Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle immediately. We have not heard from Don Cheadle. I'm not going to give up on this bit. We've not heard from Don Cheadle on this matter. But Doot. All right, so this one looks interesting. I might have to cover that in a minute, but let's go to this and get, again, Speaker Johnson calling for the immediate resignation of Don Cheadle's sister. Thanks for waking me up, Cheeseburger Pie saying, thanks for waking me up, Johnny. That story put me to sleep. I'm sorry that story put you to sleep. Here we go with this one. Maybe you'll have a better nap now.
I want to turn your attention to what's going on at the Secret Service. Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle is now complying with the House Oversight Committee subpoena for her to appear for a hearing and testimony on the attempted assassination of former President Trump. The hearing is set for Monday of next week. Oversight subpoena states the Secret Service was initially open to working with the committee and having Cheadle testify, but we're told that the Department of Homeland Security officials intervened. They were trying to stop it. What can you tell us?
We're hearing that. We've got to get down to the bottom of it. We organized a call yesterday for all House members, Republican and Democrats. We had most of them on the call. We had the FBI Director Christopher Wray, and we had Director Cheadle, Secret Service. They did not give us satisfactory answers to some very important questions, and some of it needs to be in a classified setting, I suppose. But I'm prepared this morning to call on President Biden to fire to Director Cheadle. Yesterday,
yeah, or at the very least, get War Machine in there.
I said that she should resign. It's clear that she has no intention to do so. But the
just like the president.
Oversight here, the mistakes, the ineptitude, whatever it is, was inexcusable. We almost lost the life of a former president, and I think there has to be accountability, and it begins at the top. This is ridiculous.
And it begins at the top. This is ridiculous. That's right. We blame Joe Biden. Again, it just seems it seems orchestrated. I'm sorry. It seems orchestrated. All right, so what's this one? Secret Service Director Kimberly A. Cheadle told ABC in an interview, oh, yeah. So you know what? We've been bagging on her and saying that she's bad at her job and she shouldn't have it, DEI hire, all that. Let's let her defend herself, not speak for the lady. Ma'am.
When you saw the events unfold on Saturday.
Your thoughts?
Shock and then concern, obviously, for the former president.
Investigators now trying to determine whether roof access had been properly locked down. The shooter climbing up seemingly unimpeded, about 400 feet from the stage, with a direct line of sight on the former president.
Should that roof have been secure, period?
That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there.
It is the dumbest excuse I have ever heard. I need to go back. Baby, come back. All right, let's go.
There's a safety factor that would be considered there, that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof. And so, the decision was made to secure the building from inside.
Right. From inside, where you have no view of the roof. So they could just take a ladder and climb onto the roof from outside. She needs to be fired. If you can't read the room, I don't hear what's going on, says Cheeseburger Pie. What the fuck are you talking about, Cheese? I checked my audio and my audio is fine. Nobody else is saying they don't have. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what your deal is. And why does Malcolm X's understudy need to be interviewing her? There were snipers on other sloped roofs. Bobby Bologna, we can hear you. Yeah, I don't know what Cheese is talking about. I don't know what Cheese is talking about. I'm not going to go back and check all three channels again on one person saying they don't hear me. And they might not be talking about that. I have no idea what cheeseburger pie is talking about. None. So, yeah, a lot of people want her gone. The answer for why they didn't have someone there, water tower sniper zip line down. Read the room on this assassination attempt. All right. Okay, so now we got that all figured out. All I had to say for that interview is if you get your hands out of my pocket. Jesus, hobo. Jesus. That's not necessary. So let's go to this. People have been talking about oh boy, Whoopi Goldberg is so angry. All right, so let's go to the RNC thing from, I guess, last night or whatever. Donald Trump's granddaughter went out on stage. So let's go to that and hit play. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people going, woo, are the people that are like, I want to bang that lady. And no offense, but you're probably too old, and that's probably gross. How old is she? She looks like, what, 16, 17? Maybe 18?
Hi, everyone. My name is Kai Madison Trump.
It's the stupidest name I've ever heard. The stupidest name I've ever heard. I'm going to go to 20. She's 20? 20. I'm going to say 20. Aaron, sorry, she's too old for you.
I am the granddaughter of Donald Trump. I'm speaking today to share the side of my grandpa that people don't often see. To me, he's just a normal grandpa. He gives us candy and soda when our parents aren't looking. He always wants to know how we're doing in school. When I made the high honor roll, he printed it out to show his friends how proud he was of me.
I know. I mean, he was so proud, and and he only had to pay for it. I'm sorry, I don't. You made honor roll? Yeah, sure you did. Wow, is she a little retarded? Looks like it. Fanatical Bucks fan saying 17. Yeah, put those away, guys.
He calls me during the middle of the school day to ask how my golf game is going and tells me all about his.
It's not the right time to be calling your daughter the middle of the school day so you can each talk about how you're handling your balls. It's not a good time. It's not a good time. Let her study. She sounds retarded.
But then I had to remind him.
What did you have to remind him?
I had to remind him that I'm in school and I'll have to call him back later. When we play golf together, if I'm not on his team, he'll try to get inside of my head. I know. And he's always surprised that I don't let him get to me. But I have to remind him I'm a Trump too.
How long does this...
Even when he's going through all these court cases, he always asks me how I'm doing. He always encourages me to push myself to be the most successful person I can be. Obviously, he sets the bar pretty high, but who knows?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not.
Maybe one day I'll catch him. On Saturday, I was shocked when I heard that he has been shot, and I just wanted to know if he was okay. It was heartbreaking that someone would do that to another person.
Okay, I can't handle this. It's heartbreaking that someone would do that to another person. You live in a country where people get shot all the time, and I get it. It's your grandpa, but let's not mince words. We've been fucking ramping up the us versus them narrative, both sides, for a while. So I'm sorry, that feels a little disingenuous, Toots.
A lot of people have put my grandpa through hell, and he's still standing.
This is getting boring. Does she have anything else to say? They said this was such a great thing. Oh, we are going to get to how Whoopi took it, though.
You are such an inspiration, and I love you. The media makes my grandpa seem like a different person, but I know him for who he is. He's very caring and loving. He truly wants the best for this country, and he will fight every single day to make America great again. Thank you very much.
All right, so that's the end of her thing. We're going to cut out of that. So, why does she have a foreign accent? Because the housekeeping staff Bobby Bologna, it's the RNC, Johnny. Of course it's boring as hell. Yeah. Why does Biden make reading a teleprompter so hard? She nailed it. Reading is fundamental. I don't know. Was she reading from a teleprompter? They're really sticking with this sloped roof thing. Yes, Rexdart parody account. They are sticking with the sloped roof thing. It broke my heart. I looked at my teacher and I said, broke my heart. I looked at my teacher and I said, this is heartbreaking. She's a Trump. She's a Trump. All right. So that was her speech, right? Now, you guys remember when Joe Biden was, doing different things to protect his son from, criminal charges with having a gun and drugs and all of that. Remember, that's just the dad who cares about his kids. That's just a good dad. Well, let's hear what a girl who went on stage to just say she loves her grandpa. Let's hear what those good dad people thought about that. That seems like something that should be easy to do. Like, it should be easy to go, hey, that's just a caring grandfather. Do you think he laid the sarcasm on thick enough? I don't know. Might need a butter knife.
I have a lot of faith in the American people. And I don't know very many men who want to be talked to the way that this man has been talking to men in his audience. I don't know any women, and I know his grandchild was up on the thing, and they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is. Don't fall for that. Trump is talking.
Right. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of rhetoric that doesn't encourage people to shoot people. They're trying to humanize him. Don't fall for that. Can we do the same for Joe Biden then? Because remember, when Joe Biden is helping break the law for his drug-addled son, that's just a good dad caring about his kid. God fucking damn it, I can't take this shit. God, it sucks. Don't fall for that. Ugh. Whoopi Goldberg becoming a Muppet in real time. Alrighty. Stop believing your eyes. He's Hitler. That's what they're saying. Trump visited his granddaughter's class for Grandparents' Day. Yeah, we have plenty of visits when Donald Trump's granddaughter sees him. Yeah, again, we have plenty of footage of him being around his grandparents. Oh, yeah, we've got another... Yeah, all right, whatever. But, so then people are like bringing up his other history with the stuff. Yeah, you realize Joe's history is even worse. All right. Peaceful fellow went by the name of John Hinckley, holding down the fort. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? The man who shot Ronald Reagan says violence is not the way to go after the attack on Trump. John Hinckley, the man who tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan, said that violence is not the way to go. Give peace a chance. Since his release, Hinckley has tried to forge a new life as a folk musician and a painter. In March, he told a Connecticut radio station, "I stand for peace now." Well, you definitely took your shot at violence, and it didn't work out for you. So I stand for peace now. Okay. Okay. So, here we are. We're going to, yeah, I'll laugh if are these 25s or 20? I thought they were 24. So it should be like an inch and a half bigger. Whatever. I'm thinking of too many things. We have 45 minutes left in the show. I have one more controlled burn to do, and then we'll hopefully survive till the end of the show. It's like crossing the line. It's like he's crossing the street, licks left, licks right, licks left again. Oh, Dana White licking his lips. I didn't see Dana White licking his lips, so I have no idea. I am losing my mind. Biden said that everyone deserves a shot. Oh. Oh, boy. Okay, so we'll cover this very, very quickly, and then we'll get into third hour stories. Or wait, no, this is the third hour stories. So then we'll get into overtime stuff. We get to overtime today. All right. So I'm going to cover this goddamn thing. And then I'm going to do the last controlled burn. God willing, we'll survive. All right, so the Trump-Vance campaign has refused to schedule a VP debate until Kamala Harris picks her running mate. Kamala Harris is eager to set up a vice presidential debate with Trump's new VP pick, J.D. Vance. She has agreed to 3 potential dates, July 23rd, August 12th, or August 13th. But the Trump-Vance campaign has declined to agree to any of the dates. Their reason, we don't know who the Democratic nominee for vice president is going to be, so we can't lock in a date before their convention, said Brian Hughes, a Trump campaign senior advisor. Hughes said scheduling a vice presidential debate right now would be unfair to California Governor Gavin Newsom, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, or whoever Kamala Harris picks as her running mate. Oh, boy. And so on the left, they're attacking. Donald Trump is the one whose campaign said he would debate anytime, any place, and who picked J.D. Vance specifically for his debating skills. The Harris campaign spokesman, Brian Fallon, said, now suddenly, right after a damning new leak showing his support for a nationwide abortion ban, Vance is backing off of debates against Vice President Harris, who has spent the last 2 years prosecuting the case on behalf of reproductive freedom. If J.D. Vance is unwilling to defend the Trump-Vance record on the debate stage, he should just say so. Again, no, they're saying they don't know who the president is. You guys can't pull this crap and then be like, hey, they don't want to debate us. We don't know. They hate us because they won't debate us. We don't know who we don't know who your motherfucking people are. You got people saying that Joe needs to go. You got other people saying that if Joe goes, Kamala has to be the presidential nominee. And then again, if she's the nominee, who's the VP pick? Ugh. Overtime. When did we meet the goal? Derp, says John Doe. We met the goal a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago, I can still remember they threw me a shit ton of cash. And I promised to smoke some weed. I kept my word, I did indeed, even though in the end it ended up knocking me on my ass. And the doctor's hit, it made me quiver. I coughed my lungs as I delivered the final bong hit. About to lose my fucking shit. Who says I can't sing? All right. Wow.
And his name is John C.
Wow, you didn't show Enhorn weed glass, Fallen the Great says. Aaron quivers when he sees cake. All right, great. Thank you for the 50 bits. Was fill some holes. Hot fudge equals Aaron's labia wet. Now this is just gross things I don't need to know. All right, so there we go. The Trump-Vance campaign refusing to debate until they know who they're debating. And then the Republicans fuck you, Johnny. The Democrats saying, oh, they're afraid to debate us. No, they're saying, who are they debating? That's what they're saying. That is what they are saying. That is our third hour stories done. Let's go to this and do that and this. I am so fucking lit right now. Let's go over here for a second and put you over here. You have done your damage, sir. The smoke won't poison my liver. I don't know. It was off the cuff. I apologize. I did what I could. It was off the cuff. We have 30 minutes left in the show. Thank you for hanging out as our weekend comes to a close. As our week comes to a close. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming this Sunday. I don't think I will be, just because I've been burnt out a lot, and I think I need a recharge day. So we've got a couple of stories for overtime. Let's see. Let's pull the audio down here while we grab these. Oh, no. Fallen the Great. No. All right. Yeah, we're playing that lady's story. Lady with the secret to life. 108 years old. Just going to explain how it works. We got a canine turning on a stove, starting a fire. Escaped kangaroo story I don't think we're going to cover. Oh, yeah, and then I wanted to play this for sure. Just because that's cool. I don't care what anyone says. That's cool. Let's see if we've done this one. Have we done this one? Oh, yep. We've done this one, so you can go. I'm not sure which ones some of these we haven't done, and I've got to load them up quick. No, we don't do those because they're fucking huge mashups with someone talking in a crazy. I hate those fucking things. I should have seen that one coming. We might be running low on content. No, we did this one already. That's the lady getting pulled over. Shit, dude. We might have to grab more overtime content. We might need that fucking speech after all. What's this one? Oh, this is a entitled girl, no nonsense cop receives dozen charges, but that's like 30 minutes long. We're not going to be able to do that. We'd have to jump around. And this last one in the tweets. What the fuck? These posts are protected. All right, so whatever this is now no longer a thing. Awesome. Let's get rid of that. No, 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 no. I just want to do that. All right, there we go. What's the secret to life? Good blowjobs. He rolled a joint. Mine was bigger. Ah, that's not bad. He rolled a joint, but mine was bigger. He broke it in half, so it had to be rigged. $180.80. What? Mr. Q, funny animal stuff. The animal stuff isn't really funny, but we get it. You've got a thing for that. Your mom's box was protected. Your mom's box was protected as your father he ejected. But then fate played a cruel joke as neither knew the condom broke. And 9 months later you were born, and at that moment they still were torn. All right, I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's go to Alabama woman. We'll do the kangaroo one first. We'll read it because it's it's not a video story. So on this is from July 9th. A kangaroo that escaped from its owner's property in Germany on New Year's Eve has been captured more than 6 months later and about 50 miles from home. The kangaroo, named Skippy, escaped his owner's property in Ludwigslust-Parchim district on the night of New Year's Eve and managed to evade capture for months, despite numerous sightings. Police say Skippy was finally captured last week by a resident 50 miles from his owner's home. The kangaroo is being temporarily housed in his rescuer's horse pen until his owner can bring him home. Well, yay! Kangaroo made it home after months. So there we go. So, here you go. This was released by the Colorado Springs Fire Department. We'll go ahead and hit play on this. Why? Get this shit. I don't want more videos. Why is there stuff on the stove? Why are there boxes on the stove? Why are you retarded? Why are there boxes on the stove? I wonder how this is gonna go. Oh, now we have a house on fire. Here's the Hulk Hogan speech in case you need it. Well, I mean, actually, I'll be honest. I might need it just because I don't want to bother keep going with the house on fire. Because reasons. Again, you fucking Firefighters arrived and spoke with the homeowners, confirmed there had been a fire on the stove. It was extinguished before the crews arrived. Security camera footage revealed the cause of the blaze was the family dog getting up on its hind legs to investigate some boxes on the stove and accidentally switched on the oven, causing the boxes to catch fire. The man who put out the kitchen fire was treated for smoke inhalation and no other injuries reported to human or animal residents. This is a good reminder to always have working smoke alarms inside and outside. Everyone sleeping in the area on every floor of the home to ensure all combustibles are away from your stovetop. Yeah, I don't think the smoke alarms were the problem. I don't even think the dog was the problem. I think the boxes on the stove were the problem. Boxes not on stove, dog doesn't go up there. Jesus. God, that's bad. That is retarded. All right. Mom, do that. Sorry. Okay. This is the Trump speech or the Hogan speech.
But what happened?
Oh, dude, it's 30 seconds long. All right. Could probably do that. Bobby Bologna, I really hate the dials being in the front. Happens way too often with dogs. They make covers that you can buy to child-proof, dog-proof, whatever, your stove. We have covers on the front of our stove that we've had since Ivy was born, and I don't think we have any intention of removing them, like ever. But just a good idea. Don't turn on the burner unless you mean to. Open the cover, turn on the burner. There's a process. But I agree with you, Bobby Bologna. The dials on the front is an issue. But even more so, like I said, there's no fire in the champagne room. No, there's no fire if the boxes aren't there. The dog was attracted to the boxes. Hitting the stove thing was an accident. And the thing that lit on fire were the boxes the dog was attracted to. These homeowners are flat-tarded, and I know that because I'm flat-tarded. I am flat-tarded. Speaking of flat-tarded, we have a half hour left in the show. I did all the burns, right? Did we do all the burns? Yeah, I think so. I think we did. That's why I put it over there. Because it's done now. Monitor is okay. Borderlands thing. And $5 from Mr. Q. So we got to take that off the goal. Thank you, Mr. Q, for the PayPal and the $5. So that puts it at $35 for July 25th before we factor in a level 7 hype train. Before we factor in a level 7 hype train. Holy balls. All right, so let's save that quick. We'll get to this this Hulk Hogan speech deal. I got to reload my fucking cup. I need some more water. What do you mean you have cotton mouth? To hell you say. Where would you get such another thing? I got to keep those Chewy boxes away from the animals. Sorry, says Mr. Q. Sorry for what? John is a St. Cloud 9. Don't kid yourself. A St. Cloud 9? Why? Because of the parking? Are you shitting yourself? I have a solid dad bod, whether I like it or not, and let's just say me legs don't work so well. One of them sort of does if you got the right kind of, setup and whatnot, but I think you're vastly overvaluing me. Will there be a DJ stream Sunday? Miss them. A nice hour and a half. Yeah, I want to do a DJ stream this Sunday, but after how exhausted I am right now, and yeah, that should be good. Just a little shot there. How exhausted I am right now, and I'm working tonight to DJ at Fat Jack's for my buddy Kyle. And then I've got a DJ Winners tomorrow. I'm going to probably just say there's no stream this Sunday just because I'm fucking wiped out, man. I'm wiped out. I'm sorry. I know they're fun. I want to bring them back. I want to do some game streaming stuff. I need to get templates and things put together for all of those things. And these plans are in the works. But yeah, I'm out of it. Oz is in Eden Valley 11. His phone don't work so well. But I think she's hot. Damn, bro. Does she have a boy? Who's hot? Rusty Grammar. Shit, if you have to go to Fat Jack's, feel free to cut loose early, man. We understand. I don't have to go to Fat Jack's until... but I might honestly cut loose early and take a nap. We got a couple of things left to play. We're going to go through our content and see where it is. I watch a restreamer, but still. Jesse ESP, what the fuck, bro? What do you mean, what the fuck, bro? Mr. Q, take time to spend with the kid on Sunday if you can. That's kind of the big one for Sunday is daddy-daughter time and just kind of recouping in general. Saturday and Sunday will be kind of daddy-daughter time, but Saturday is going to be what tonight was going to be putting up the monitor and redoing the wires and everything, but we're going to do that tomorrow. And that'll make life better for everybody. Probably wise to cut loose before another hype train kills you, says Diefar. We promised some shit, and we got to do it. Let's go to this one just because it makes me giggle.
Alabama woman celebrating a major milestone of a birthday. Helen Denmark from Birmingham turned 108 years old this week. Her actual birthday was Sunday, but her friends and caregivers at Brookdale Assisted Living threw her a big bash on Monday. Helen says she feels...
Because they didn't know if she'd make it if they celebrated it on the actual day. They wanted to make sure she would actually live to be 108. So they waited until Monday. Plus, she's 108. She didn't notice. What's another day? You know how many of them she's had?
No different than when she was 107.
Well, I feel all right. I'll be here when I'm 110.
Holy Jesus Christ. Did you see the fucking goblin shark teeth on that lady?
Says she stays young by drinking wine, eating dessert, and flirting with men with mustaches.
It's one way to do it. I don't know if that's a...
Can we have her say it? Like, yeah, you're cuter than her, but seriously, this looks like these two are planning to fucking Eiffel Tower your ass.
One size fits all approach. But good for her.
Oh, they're hoping to bang. Alrighty. Is this the early bird special scam? So, yeah, she flirts with men with... So, Joe Biden's diet, says St. Caesar. We're not doing the entitled girl fighting the cops, because, again, that's a 30-minute video. How long is this? This one is 2 minutes and 28 seconds. And it came out 7 days ago. And it's just very impressive. So we'll end on that, maybe? I don't know. Well, but then... Nah. No, we can't do that. I'd probably get in trouble popped for that, so we won't. So we'll do this, we'll do this one. We'll see about adding time in next week. And because now I'm getting real sleepy. So we got to go over to this. Let's do this one here. St. Caesar will be very, very happy. This is Hulk Hogan at the Trump rally. Let's go to this.
But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero? And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
Dude, look how small those arms are. Just fucking whoo. But that's it. That's the big thing. End on Trumpomania. He looks damn good for over 70. Yeah, for over 70 is amazing. Over 70 is amazing. I'm just saying. Trumpomania. So 20 minutes. We'll maybe throw extra 10 onto 2 shows next week or something. But yeah, I think I'm gonna tap out here. I feel like I might need to take a wee bit of a break. Mersh is so high on his own farts to think you didn't earn your raise is hilarious. Is he still on that? I have to check my email for the whole Mersh deal. Is he still on that? Didn't I end up giving some fucking like hater trolls fucking cannon fodder video where I explained how that all worked? I don't know. Don't know, don't care, and we're back over here. I've had a lot of fun doing this. This has been awesome. It's been a great weekend. Fucking me, weekend. Jesus, Johnny. Everybody's working for the weekend. All right, so we already did that one. Yeah, so we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. I don't plan to be on this Sunday. I do plan to start bringing the Sunday stream back as a Rumble and Twitch thing where we do a DJ stream, but I want to go like full-hearted. I got to make some graphics for it, and I want to have like I have a playlist ready to go. We'll do like people can buy in requests and things like that, and yeah, as well as maybe some game streaming in the mornings with like controller-based games and not like World of Warcraft. Anyways, that's stuff coming up in the future. I am all over the place. So yeah, we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's time for me to find a pillow. Just for a wee bit of time. Just a wee bit of time. It's a tiny pillow.
Fuck off.
Fuck? What the fuck? Fuck? Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you do fucking... Fuck!
Game over.
Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. I like your grip. Hustle could use some work, though. Bean counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.